Fee, fi, fo, fam, blah, 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 blah. Very different style of video today. I've got like lights, let me show you this, lights and stuff, and a camera, and a mic on top, and this thing which is part of the tripod. I want to sit down today and just tell the story about my back and how it's been 6 months and still hasn't really gotten better. Well, it's changed. Let me tell you the story. In December, I was doing gym. I was squatting. I had 100 kilos on my back, which was a PB for me. I went down, got to the bottom, and just as I went to push up, I rounded my back, which is probably the worst thing I could have done. And then I pushed up instead of just dropping the bar down. And a lot of the weight went where it shouldn't have gone, and I put pressure through one of the discs in my back, and it caused a disc bulge. And at the time, I didn't know what I'd done. I just felt like an old man when I was doing stuff. I felt like I couldn't move properly, and as sessions went on, I was getting really tired through my back and really sore earlier in the sessions. So I saw a physio. I saw him for 2 months, and for 2 months he trigger pointed my back and said, "You're right to go. Get back out there." So that's exactly what I did, and he had missed the fact that I had actually injured myself. So once I found out that I had actually hurt my back, I withdrew from the domestic season. I withdrew from the international season. I said I'm not pushing for world champs or anything like that this year. I'm going to stay in Australia, do a winter season, build a big base, because Olympics for me is the big goal. And a much bigger and more important competition for me. So staying in Australia for me was more important than going out and trying to prove myself on the world stage. The recovery for the back included taking all the events that annoyed it and throwing them out and not doing them. So in training, all I was able to do was a lot of running and very basic strength stuff. It was all body weight, chin-ups, push-ups, that sort of stuff. But this was good because winter training for me is all about building a base so that I can go into next year fit, strong, so that I can get through multiple competitions, back them up with results after results, and not have my body fall apart. So it didn't really bother me too much. After a couple months, which was probably about 3 months ago, my back actually really did start to get better. I was able to get into more training, I was able to get into some throwing events, some jumping events, I was able to pop over 2 meters, no worries, and get into some long jump and pole vault, and all these things started to come together. But then, I started to get a pain in my lower back, in a joint, which is called the SIJ. It's like in there. Wait, yeah, in there. And it was this pinchy, aggravated sort of pain that as soon as I would start training and putting pressure through like my left leg, or when I would start rotating, it would start to just get aggravated, and it would pretty much stop me from training. So I went back to the physios and I said, "Yo, what's going on? Why is this starting up? Like, what happened?" And they said, "We don't really know what that is, but you are very unstable through the core and your glutes and your pelvis and all that sort of stuff. It's just all unstable, so we need to start stabilizing that." That's a word. So I got into a lot of Pilates, started pushing the core, pushing all this sort of stuff, and I had to take a few steps back in training because I was doing too much. State of Origin is tonight. Kickoff is in 20 minutes, and I need to finish this video to get there. But I keep having to like redo sentences because I don't know how to talk to a camera. The truth of the matter is, we don't actually really know what's up with it. We know that I have an unstable core, and all that sort of stuff, but like we don't know what's wrong with the back. And so we strap it and we tape it and we massage around it and loosen muscles up and, you know, manipulate and do all these things, hoping that it'll help, but nothing actually has. So it's been a while that I've had this problem and it hasn't gotten better. So 2 weeks ago, I went to my physio and I said, let's get this sorted, I'm sick of this back. That day the physio called up the doctor. They came to the conclusion that an injection into my joint might be good. It's a cortisone injection, which is like a steroid to just like get rid of the inflammation, and it takes like a week to kick in, and then yeah, you might feel better. Apparently these injections are very hit and miss, but they pretty much said, look, we're going to inject it, and if it's better, then yay. If it's not better, then we'll go back to guessing what's up with it. So I went and got the injection, and it felt like it was getting really good. Felt like it was getting a lot better. Until tonight at training, where I crashed down for a start in a sprint and just felt it pinch again, and did a couple more run-throughs, and it just has not gotten better. It's gotten a lot worse, and right now I'm like in a brace. I feel like an old man. I can barely move. I'm in a brace, in quite a bit of pain. So that's the story. Started as a disc bulge, now it's an SIJ problem, which is not getting better, and we don't know how it's going to get better. I guess this is part of the journey, you know, there's always ups and downs. I am hoping to go to the Olympics next year, I'm putting that out there, but every day that I can't train or I can't do stuff, chances of going to the Olympics are sort of going down right now. That's why training videos haven't really been up, because I haven't really been doing that much training. And that's why I haven't actually vlogged in 2 weeks, because I haven't actually replaced my vlog camera for one, and for two, I've been literally going from appointment to appointment. I'm seeing massage therapists twice a week, physios 2 to 3 times a week, seeing a chiropractor every now and then. I'm seeing a whole bunch of people, and we're trying to organise like meetings with everyone to get everyone together on the same page. So I do have a massive support team around me, which is really good, very helpful as well. We'll see. It's going to be an interesting journey over the next like 6 months, 7 months until nationals, where I need to qualify for the Olympics. But yeah, this is the sit down, chat to the camera story of my back. I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, I don't like this sitting in front of the camera thing. I prefer just talking to you guys as I go around and do stuff. But I will be doing a Q&A. I went through my old comments and saved some of your questions, but if you have any new ones, please leave them down below. If you did make it to the end of the video, I hope you did. I don't know how long it's going to be. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you hopefully very soon, if I can get a vlogging camera together. Alright, ciao. This is like one of the main tourist attractions here in Byron Bay, and I saw some paragliders over here just before, so I'm coming back over just to, I don't know, check out what they're up to.